Ja, wat was dat precies?
Wel,
Excuseer.
wel, ik had dus enorm veel last van keelontstekingen. En dat had blijkbaar te maken met mijn amandelen.
Met uw amandelen.
En mijn dokter heeft me dus aangeraden om een operatie te laten gebeuren. En met dit als gevolg.
Excuseer. Wat dan?
Ongeloof is eigenlijk het juiste woord wat Rijke hier hanteert.
Ja, dan.
Omdat dat was bij mij dus ook mijn eerste gewaarwording. Dat ik dacht, dat kan niet. Dat mag... Dat...
Excuseer. Excuseer, dames en heren. Dus, je probeert dan terug je toekomst.
Ik begrijp echt niet wat er hier aan het gebeuren is.
Excuseer.
Als je met seks omgaat, is het niet alleen het fysieke dat telt, maar ook soms de lieve woordjes. Ja, ik vind dus dat dit echt niet kan, hoor. Ik bedoel, maar nee, maar moeten we nu nog antwoorden of niet? Want...
Ik heb hetzelfde Ik ben eigenlijk bij een vrij eenvoudige ingreep ook gekwetst geraakt aan de stembanden. Maar...
Ik vind dus dat dit niet kan, hoor. Wanneer dat gebeuren is,
Ik vind het vrij ergerlijk, meneer. Er gedurende een half uur.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
We all thought this episode was... all of the above, bitch. What do you guys honestly want me to say? I'm like Itachi right now. How can I say what I want? On the left, when I make funny memes and be myself and voice my opinion on Boruto by being honest about it, I have people telling me it's hilarious and they want that type of content all the time. Then on the right, I have Boruto fans saying I'm a Boruto hater and I'm an echo chamber that causes people to change their opinions to agree with me and hate Boruto even more than it deserves. So I just end up doing my own thing. I always try to keep a balance and see both sides of the coin. Some say I pander and some say I always bash the anime. So obviously I can't satisfy everyone here, and I personally think I am kind of balanced, so yeah. And if you don't like my jokes and my opinion, then just create your own Boruto reviews. I'm not stopping you from watching my videos. I'm just doing these for fun, honestly. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or toxic or anything, but I'm just gonna say right now that this episode was absolutely boring for me and I didn't feel invested at all. Now let me explain my opinion for today. Last week I obviously liked Himawari and Naruto episode because I've lived through Naruto's journey and seen everything, and I want to see him be a father, which is a side of him that I haven't seen before, and provide him character development. We also get to know more about Himawari and it just made her relevant again, and how she feels about her father being the Hokage. The reason I love Naruto and Himawari Parent Day episode is because I know it will play an important role in the anime in the future, and their personas are very relatable to me. The actions and dialogue of Naruto and Himawari are wholesome and relatable to just about any human being watching the goddamn anime. We are all sons and daughters of our parents, or we are actually parents ourselves, so everything that we watched last week was funny and cute to see. The flaws and problem that was displayed with the toy Himawari wanted was something I myself experienced before, and I really do understand the situation. Both Naruto and Himawari had a simple character arc and developed as people by the end of the episode. Now when it comes to ChoCho and Choji, how can I relate to any of this? I don't care about people eating loads and loads of food, I don't even find it funny, and the characters were literally called gluttony, and the definition of gluttony is excess in eating or drinking, or greedy or excessive in indulgence. So of course this is an anime, I understand that logic, you know, calm down, it's entertainment, it's an anime, calm down, anime balls deep. But this is why I'm not invested in these characters or episode. ChoCho and Choji have zero development in this episode. There was no character arc. Choji always enters the food competition anyways and he's the reigning champ. We know ChoCho and Choji love food and would win anyway. I literally don't care about Choji and his problems to win over his wife with food since there's no development. It's not relatable to me. This is not a strong character flaw and it's actually a very negative flaw to give to one of your characters to show your viewers that Choji is a lazy person and his wife has to deal with this shit. At the end of the episode, I didn't feel like they were a great couple at all, even though ChoCho seems to think so. How can I relate to someone loving food so much to the point that they overindulge? Now, as a writer, you need to create your characters to have flaws. We all know this. This is because the more you try to make your character flawless, the less readers can relate and therefore they'll like them less. You have to build flaws into your characters just like we all have drawbacks in real life. This is what makes Spider-Man one of the greatest and popular superheroes out there. Now, in the original Naruto, Choji's flaw was great at 12 years old, and it was a self-esteem issue, being able to accept who he is in the Akimichi clan and believe in himself. This is something every single one of us can relate to and sympathize with. Even myself, watching 15 years ago, gained some love for his character. Choji's character development resolved in the war arc against Asuma when he gets the butterfly jutsu. Now in Boruto, we have his daughter ChoCho, and I know this will cause arguments in the comment section now, so calm down guys, but this is because a lot of female fan base actually likes her. I for one have defended her character in the past and I said I liked her because she provides a new angle and is actually funny, but now I have a neutral stance. This is because I find ChoCho to be not relatable at all. Her character flaws and development are actually terrible for me. In the ChoCho arc, she had a similar problem like her father, where she had a crush on a boy and she changed her appearance for him. It's basically a self-esteem issue. However, the way it was handled was the opposite of Choji. The writer had to adhere to her characteristics of being an arrogant and witty person, and this is why people hated the ChoCho arc a lot. On the other hand, when Choji had the same problem, it was all about siding with the underdog to triumph in the situation. ChoCho has characteristics and dialogue that comes across rude and arrogant to other characters, and other people interpret this as confidence and say she's amazing, but a lot of us don't see this interpretation of a character, and it's each to your own opinion. In her ChoCho arc, Mitsuki absolutely schooled her character with how she is as a person, and I can't forget it because it's 100% what I would say to someone like this.
そんなのどっちだっていい。
それがなんだってのよ。
君が何を考えていようが別にどっちだっていいんだけど、周りまで振り回されると任務に支障が出るからね。
説教なら間に合ってっから。
大切なのは味じゃなくてポテチの芯。
は？
いいじゃがいもでできてるかってことだと思うけど。違う。どんな味付けだろうが肝心のじゃがいもが腐ってたらダメだよね。
Even after this schooling, she still tries to beat up Mitsuki for trying to do the mission, and she doesn't get the kiss from the dude she wanted. So you guys do see the point, right? This is why people may not like ChoCho. In my opinion, I think it's 100% justifiable. However, if you do like her, then of course that's fine and it's your opinion, who cares? So now, regarding the episode, some of you may be wondering how did ChoCho end up with Karui and why did Karui marry him in the first place. Now, I've done a whole 10-minute video on this, you can watch the video after this one, but to sum it all up of how it happened in Kijimoto's point of view, Kijimoto said this: "Even now, I get fan mail from readers saying, why did these two get together? I don't understand it at all. First off, it wouldn't be the case if the new generation Inoshika Cho wasn't made, so although I did think I wonder if I'm being a little too pushy, I decided to get Choji and Karui together." He then got asked a question by the interviewer in which he says, in the manga, Choji's father Chozo called a woman who likes stout men like themselves is a fetish holder. Then as expected, does Karui also have a fetish? Then Kijimoto says no, rather than saying she has a fetish, it's just that she's very easygoing, she easily gives decisions about everything, and so she said okay to the marriage, very simply. So if you want an anime explanation of how it actually happened, then go check out my Choji and Karui video from 2 years ago. So the episode itself, what do I think? What's my opinion and analysis? Well, there isn't really anything for me to say or analyze. As I've said, there's not much character development here, and everything else is self-explanatory. We know Boruto likes spicy food. We know seeing the parents interacting with the kids is awesome. We know Shino is weird. Next week is obviously Sasuke and Sarada's day, so some of you call me a Sasuke dick rider, and obviously I like Sarada, so this automatically means that it's going to be a great episode, fam. So from the preview, it looks good, and you know, it's going to be an important episode and character development for Sasuke, I think, seeing him as a father. And yeah, that's my opinion for the week. Hopefully let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time.